Hi guys, welcome to my living room. I'm excited to be giving you your first online workout. Today we're going to be doing a 50-10. That means 50 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, and we have 6 exercises. So the first thing you're going to want to do is either set your interval timers for 50-10 or get your phone, watch, something that you have to keep you on track. I highly recommend downloading an app. There's plenty of free interval timers, both iPhone and Android. The one I used was free. It's just called Interval Timer. You could also use the clock on your phone or your watch. However, if you use your watch or your phone, it can be a little difficult in the middle of an exercise to try to see how much time you have left. So I highly recommend downloading an interval app, as well as there's something called the Gym Boss Interval Timer. I think it's about $19 or $20. It just looks like a little pager. You can clip it on to your pants or your shorts. And that also works really well as an interval timer. Okay, so today, 6 exercises, 50-10. We're going to go through 3 or 4 rounds. It's up to you. With any workout that we do online, 5-minute warm-up on your own, okay? So make sure you have that warm-up, whether you're jogging around the block, jumping jacks. I'll put together the warm-up video for you too, if that would be helpful. And I'm going to go through those 6 moves with you right now. I'm going to show you modifications, progressions, anything that you need to get ready for this workout. Okay, so the first exercise we have today is sumo push-up. So you are going to get set up with your arms spaced out wide, toes on your toes in the back. You want a straight body line. Your neck is in alignment, eyes are looking at the ground. A sumo push-up, you go down into push-up, lift that arm up and back down. Push up, arm up and down. Okay? If a sumo push-up feels too hard for you right now, you can do a regular push-up. You're looking to make a 90-degree angle between your biceps and your forearms. If this still feels too difficult for you, go down to your knees. Have your hands a little bit wider than your mat. From the knees, push up. Okay? You're here for 50 seconds. Our second move today is a reverse lunge with a hop on the right foot. So I'm going to go sideways so you can watch my knees. My knees are going to stay behind my toes. I'm going to take that right foot. I'm going to go back into a reverse lunge. I'm going to push off with my front leg and hop up. Back down into that reverse lunge and hopping up. I'm going to hold here for 50 seconds. Right now I'm making sure that I'm looking straight ahead. My shoulders are right in line with my hips. Coming down to 90 degrees between the calf and the quad. My back knee is bent. If I were to look down, I see my knee right underneath my hips. Keeping my body straight, which keeps my knee in my safe zone. All right, our third exercise is a rotating plank. So with a rotating plank, we're activating our chest, shoulders, back, and our core. We're going down into a straight arm plank. Bring my hand up to the ceiling, back down, alternate up to the ceiling, back down. The whole time I'm doing this, I'm pulling my belly button into my spine, keeping my abs nice and tight, protecting my back, keeping my neck in neutral. My eyes are looking at the mat, then up at the ceiling. That's a rotating plank. If you need to put a knee down or take a break, it's totally fine. Then we're going to go into reverse lunge with a hop on the left side. So the same thing, except my left leg is coming back now. I bring that left leg back into lunge, check to make sure my knee is not over my toe, push off through that front leg. I'm pushing down through my heel, pulling my toes up in my shoe, and I hop. Back down, and up for a hop. Belly button's pulled in, nice straight back. All right. From there, we're going to go into sumo squat leaps, my favorite, targeting the inner and outer thigh. You want to make sure you're pulling that belly button in nice and tight, shoulders are back. It's up to you how low you decide to go. I like to go low. Push down, explode up. Whole time I'm here, my belly button is pulled in. Right? Nice straight back. Alright. Our last move, or sixth move, is squat with hip thrust. With a squat with hip thrust, you want your legs a little bit wider than hips. You're going to bring your hips back, come forward with the pelvis, squeezing the glutes as you come up. Back down for squat, thrust it forward. Belly button's pulled in, nice straight back, really focusing on thrusting my hips forward and squeezing my glutes together as I lift up. Okay? So now I'm going to go through one round with you. You can see that it's not easy for me either. Okay? So we're going to go through one round, and then the last three, you're going to be on your own. So I'm setting my interval timer for 50-10. I'm going to start in 10 seconds, starting with sumo push-ups. I've got 50 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. And keep my belly button pulled in, nice straight back. Keeping my hips flat to the ground as I lift my arm. You got it. Remember to breathe. These are not easy. If you are doing regular push-ups, breathe. If you are on your knees, breathe. Push through all the way. Whew. Push-ups are great for the chest, your triceps. Whew. There we go. Done with those push-ups. I've got 5 more seconds. Going into my reverse lunge with a hop on my right foot. Right now, I am pushing my left heel through the floor, lifting those toes up, really targeting my left glutes and hamstrings. Belly button's pulled in. Stay with me. Nice, straight back, shoulders are back. My leg is burning. That was 50 seconds. It felt longer than that. I've got 5, and I'm going into my rotating plank. I reach up to the ceiling, back down, up to the ceiling, and down. Pulling my belly button in, protecting my back, keeping a nice straight line. My neck is in neutral. Really feeling that rotation. Nice strong arms, strong back. And breathe. Stay with me. Alright, I've got that reverse lunge with a hop on my left foot. How are you feeling? I'm getting sweaty. And go, that left foot comes back and push up. Right now, I am pushing down through the heel of my right foot, finding the ground, using my glutes, my hamstrings, my quads. If you are wobbling, that's fine. It's just going to cause your core to engage even more. Find your balance. Find a spot to stare at if you feel like you are losing balance. Push through. I know your legs are burning. You can do it. Mine are getting tired. I've got 7 seconds all the way to the end. Pull that belly button in. Breathe. legs. All right, shoulders are back, belly button pulls in, toes are wide. I'm feeling this in my inner thighs, outer thighs, glutes. Whew. If you notice, my back stays straight. I might be leaning forward, but I'm keeping my shoulders back, which keeps my back safe and straight. My legs are burning. How are yours? Stay with me. We're almost done. 12 seconds. Woo! Toes point out. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last move of round 1. Squat with hip thrust. Remember, hips come back, all the way back, thrust them forward. Using those glutes, squeezing them as you lift up. Movement starts with your hips and your glutes. Don't forget that belly button. Pull it back to the spine. Thrust your pelvis forward. Shut the door with your pelvis. You got it. Stay with me. Push all the way through the end. 20 seconds. You can do it. I know you can. Push through those heels. Hips come back. Keeps your knees behind your toes. Back is straight. And we're done. Good job. So that was 1 round. I'm asking you to do 3. If you want a challenge, bring it up to 4. Okay? That's 6 minutes of work per round. So if you want, you get that 5-minute work warm up in, getting your 3 or 4 rounds, and then a cool down. You are not gonna go from a 50-10 into your kitchen to sit down. Okay? You're gonna keep walking around, march it out, let that body cool down. We do not want any blood to pool, which is what can happen if you just go right to a stop. Okay? Cool it down, let that heart rate come down. I know you're gonna kill those next 3 rounds. I'm exhausted, but I'm gonna do them too. All right? Again, look back at my breakdown of the exercises. That's where I showed you modifications and any progressions. Okay? You're gonna do great. Get that workout on, and remember, you're always gonna commit to be fit.